Hey friends, welcome back to yet another fresh vlog today. So today it's going to be about these handlebar risers, what I got of Amazon. So these are the only type of risers available. It's a 1-inch riser for the Kawasaki Z900, right? So as you see in front of you, this is my Z900. It's a 2022 model in this particular color scheme, which is specific to 2022. And yeah, so this is right now running on a Arrow full system exhaust. Yeah, it is of course with a dB killer, but without the dB killer it's a havoc. But with the dB killer, it is, when you ride it slow, it doesn't sound as much, but when you get past the 5000 6000 rpm, it's really engaging. And trust me, it's an amazing feeling, right? So all right, so let's get started with installing these risers on the motorcycle, right? So at this point in time, it's not a too much of a lean forward angle on the motorcycle, but it is a bit of lean forward, right? So now with this we will be able to get the seating almost upright, so that's something to be figured out. So let's get started and see how it goes. All right. Okay, so what do we need to open this up? So I think we will need some of the tools like Allen keys. I'll need to put my tools together. It's been quite some time. I have not used most of the tools. So yeah. So yeah, I'll need to figure it out, but nevertheless, so I'll go ahead and open this particular visor and gain access to this portion here, where I need to separate out the speedometer, move it up, and there are 1-inch extenders provided, so that goes somewhere here to this nut to extend this. And then I need to open up the handlebar mount, the 4 Allen bolts, and then place the risers here. So let me go ahead, do that, and show it to you how it looks like. Okay, and then we will probably do a ride review and then see how the comfort level has changed. Okay, all right, so now that we have the visor out of the uh, front of this panel, so we'll go ahead and take this panel off to gain access to the speedometer bolts. So for this you need a 10 size tubular. It's a very simple process, guys, so you can just anybody can do it at home. So you just need a little bit of patience, little bit of the right tools, etc. So all good there. All right, so this panel is sitting here right now, and okay, there are 2 more Allen screws here on the sides. So once you get them off, we should be good. All right, so now I'm keeping all the fasteners safe, because we got to fit all of them back again. Oh no, there are 4 Allen screws, not 2. So there's one here as well, right? So all of that is sitting there. Might need an extender to extend this length. And when you do all these things, definitely not advisable to be in a hurry. So Do it slow at your pace, so you will be good. Because what happens is, if you do it in a hurry, you might end up shredding your Allen bolts or etc. And trust me, it's not going to be good, because Kawasaki spares are going to be not only expensive, but it takes time to procure. So yeah. All right, so let me get this panel away and then gain access to this and show it to you. All right, so we have this panel, the indicator panel, out of the way. So for that you had to remove 1, 2 and 3 and 4 on the other side, Allen screws. So this is what it is at this point. So yes, we need to gain access to this, get these screw off, these two bolts off, and gently lift the speedometer up, and then gain access to the for handlebar stem and plug the risers on. So let's get there. Okay, so we got these two 10 size bolts off, and then this speedometer basically sits into this rubber. So what you see here, it just like sits into the rubber. So now we have access to the handlebar stem. So we are going to get these 4 bolts out and then adjust our cables and plug in the risers, and also make sure none of the cables are going to get stretched. That's going to be super important, guys. So be it the clutch or the brake hose or any other cables. So alright, so when you do any kind of handlebar job, it's better to put in a cloth or a microfiber on your fuel tank to protect it from any kind of incidents. Alright, so I've got these 4 Allen bolts off from the handlebar, and if I notice here, there is a little arrow mark pointing to this particular dot on the handlebar. So that is most likely the alignment where we need to ensure it sits right there, because I think that's going to impact your distance of handlebar on the both sides, right? So this is something you need to ensure. So please take a note of this aspect. All right, so I've got these off. So now I'm going to place the risers and place the longer bolts what came with the kit. Basically these are the risers which came in with the kit, and then these were those longer bolts which need to go into the once we put into the riser. Once we put the riser, these are the bolts we need to use. All right, let me do it really carefully. All right friends, so it feels so much relaxed and amazing, I cannot express. So yes, I have put in the risers and I have put these 4 bolts, and just aligning this particular dot on the handlebar mount, so I can move this a little bit up here to match this. But yeah, see, look at this ergonomics, right? I'm like sitting just like how I'm sitting on a probably on a Royal Enfield Bullet or any other motorcycle, right? So relaxed. I think this is something which need to be tested out in a bit of a longish ride, in terms of how this makes a real difference in terms of comfort. So that is something to be watched out for. So yeah, let me correct this and tighten these bolts securely. All right, it looks perfect at this point. The line on the handlebar mount matching with the dot on the handlebar, so that looks perfect. And only thing I see at this point in time is I'll need to adjust my handlebar yokes or the levers to go down a bit. I'm not used to having them in parallel this way, so I need them to go a bit down. So I'm going to adjust this and this, so that that comes into place, and also the rear view mirrors also need to be corrected. So yeah, this bit, and otherwise I think super relaxed. sitting at this point in time. Yeah, it really helps. Otherwise I used to be leaning forward a bit like a racer, but now I think I'm going to be upright. Probably this is going to help me in putting some longer distances or a bit of during the touring, which I intend to do also on this motorcycle, while I also have my 390 adventure there. So all right, let's go ahead and start putting things back. Your setting of your levers or yoke ideally need to be done while you're sitting on the motorcycle, right? You see that I've moved the levers or the yoke a bit down, right? So how does this help? This helps in terms of when you put your hand on the accelerator or on this particular hand grip, I mean, naturally your fingers need to go onto the levers. So if it is going to be parallel this way, it's going to be you get fatigued too sooner. So yeah, this slight lean forward really helps there. So I've done that here as well as here. All right, so this looks to be good at this point, so let's move forward and put the things back. All right friends, now we are just done with about placing the speedometer back onto the handlebar mount. So yes, for that we had to install these extenders, which was provided with the extender, and this fastener, which was provided with the riser kit. So this is essential for that, for it to, you know, be seated. So yes, we have put this clamp back. Now just we need to place this mask and the visor and we should be good to go. All right, so let's pack it up. Okay, the final two screws going on to the visor. So just a quick note here, when you're putting back your visor, right, just make sure the side Allen screws are left slightly loose so that you can align these holes into this rubber grommets. And all of these are rubber grommets, guys, so we need to be really gentle in terms of how much we are going to tighten them. So you cannot tighten them just like any other nuts or bolts. So you need to be gentle and stop where you get a feel that okay, it's tightened. So otherwise the rubber is going to get cut and then it's going to be a pain. So that's the catch. I'm tightening this at this point, so we should know exactly where we should stop. Just where it is, you know, snug and tight, just stop. You cannot over tighten this. That's about it. That's it. Okay, then finally once you tighten, put these 4 screws back, then you know, just torque these side ones on the 4 of these slightly, so then you should be good to go. All right, so this pretty much completes our installation of the handlebar risers on the Z900. All right friends, so we'll talk about this how it feels on the next moto vlog. It will definitely feel amazing. I have no doubts about it. But yes, I'm going to share my experience in terms of how much change or how relaxed it is, right? So that is something which I'm going to talk in the subsequent moto vlog. So do stay tuned for that. And that's about it. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and any questions, anything I can help clarify, please do let me know. All right guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this DIY process this morning. So I wish you a wonderful day and a great weekend ahead. All right, thank you so much. Stay blessed. Thank you. Bye.